What's going on, guys? Patrick here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be looking at Bitcoin currently getting rejected off of this super important level and what that means for altcoins, because there is a big update on the Bitcoin dominance chart. So make sure you guys stay all the way until the end. Before we dive into that though, I appreciate every single one of you guys who participated in our giveaway last video where you tried to guess what I bought myself for my birthday that was in that box. Well, one of you guys got it. Again, thank you guys for all of you that participated. The answer was an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. It serves not only just as a purchase that I've always wanted, my favorite watch as of right now, but it is a very good investment. I think I'm up since I bought it already like $5 grand because I got a good deal on it from a jeweler or from a watch dealer in this area. So a good investment, something I can wear. It's a win-win. But again, thank you guys all for participating. Let's go into the Bitcoin news. So Bitcoin currently on the 1 hour time frame, you guys can see is currently getting rejected off of this very important level. And if we zoom out into the daily time frame, we start to see why this level is so important, because previously when we hit that high of $13,000 to $14,000 all the way up here, just under $14,000 on the BitMEX chart, we then saw the beginning of this whole pattern, right? Where we kept on making lower lows and lower highs over and over again before finally making a higher high here. But again, lower lows forming here, lower lows forming here, and then again over here before finally having that reversal and entering this bull trend. At this point, it was a short term. Now it's more of a midterm bull trend that we've been on for some time. So this level right now is going to be extremely important because Bitcoin, like we're going to be discussing later on in the video, has two resistances left. It's got two main resistances before Bitcoin is in complete no man's land, and it can move, and it probably will move with a lot of volatility. And that's going to be where the fun part comes in. That's going to be like we had in 2017 when things were starting to explode and there was no real resistance above. So we saw like $2,000 gains in a day, and then it dropped $1,000 and $4,000 gains the next day. Crazy type of stuff. And that all happened because there was no previous, there was no more resistance. We were in uncharted territory that we had never been in before in terms of the Bitcoin price. And we're going to hopefully see something very similar happening as well. But right now, we were continuing to make higher lows. We were continuing to make higher highs over here and then over here, right? The higher low was set up over here. And now what we have going on is this other higher high that's currently coming in with, like I showed you on the 1 hour time frame, Bitcoin currently getting rejected off of that $14,000 resistance and starting to come back down. Now this, as long as we continue this pattern, this midterm pattern that we've been in for a very, very long time, then things still look relatively bullish because we can still come down, make a higher low, and then have that next move to try to break that $14,000 support as well. So keep that in mind. Even if Bitcoin's having a very red day to begin with today, it's still early on in the day. It could end very differently, but even though it's having a very red day to start off, a lot of stuff can still change. And that's why we zoom into the 4 hour time frame to take a look at what's going on, taking a bigger look at the short term and what exactly we can expect to happen in the short term. You guys are going to see something that I think, if you guys have been watching the channel for some time, if you haven't, you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But if you've been around for some time and you're seeing this, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm going to say. We have perfectly hit the EMA ribbon support on the 4 hour time frame. Perfectly hit that inside support. We have obviously the lighter support up here, then we have the stronger support down at this level. And every once in a while, although we can play entering positions at this higher support, we always keep an eye out for potential entries at the lower levels as well. We want to enter at the lowest point before we can run these large waves to the upside or to the downside, be able to catch either a long or a short. I personally use Bybit if you guys are interested in that exchange. There is a link down below. But perfectly coming in from the rejection, coming down the 4 hour time frame to the lower end of the EMA ribbon, now is the important time to see if we are going to maintain above the EMA ribbon and just have, a bounce and trade this way, or are we going to break below the EMA ribbon on the 4 hour time frame, which would put us short to midterm a little bit more bearish, while we could see Bitcoin trend down and have a bounce like this. That's what I'm eyeing for. If support, if we do come down, obviously is going to be that $12,100 support to 12,000. That's going to be a very strong support if we do come down to make a higher low again. But we still need to first see Bitcoin break on the 4 hour time frame. One thing potentially giving us a hint is the 1 hour time frame, because the 1 hour time frame, although we were able to catch multiple opportunities, if you guys were in this, seeing the EMA ribbon, bouncing off the EMA ribbon like that, now we are seeing a break below the EMA ribbon. Now, of course, we have stuff like this where it breaks for a very short amount of time before coming back up, and we have to keep an eye on that, especially on the 1 hour time frame. It's a lot more volatile and it moves a lot faster. However, that doesn't change the fact that currently we are below on the 1 hour time frame, and we want to see if we come and get rejected like this and continue its bounce down, or how exactly Bitcoin's going to play it out on the 1 hour time frame. This is going to be crucial to setting up not just Bitcoin for the mid to long term, but also for you setting up your trade. So the trade that I've been in recently, I want to share with you guys. You guys really enjoy seeing the trade that I've been in. 2 positions, I believe, since the last time, unless I'm missing one, but 2 positions that myself and my team were in since the last video that I posted was entering a long position in this buy range over here. We were able to capitalize to take profits all the way up here. To take profits, we moved our stop loss. Everything was pure profit after that. And we were also able to enter a short position once we noticed the breakdown below of the EMA ribbon. We were able to enter a short position and catch already a decent move. We can move our stop loss and everything should be in pure profit. So if you guys are interested in participating in my trades, if you guys want to see my trades, if you guys feel like you're missing out on the opportunities that this market has to offer, then you guys already know. First link down below in the description, cryptocurrency trade alert group. I post every single one of the trades that myself and my expert team are entering in real time in this group. So if you're a complete beginner, if you don't have time to do technical analysis, or if you don't know how to do technical analysis, you can copy our exact trades. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to set up. Very, very easy. Now you'll get access to every one of our altcoin trades, every one of our leverage trades. You'll get access to the #1 community in the cryptocurrency space, but most importantly, it is free for 14 days. So for 2 weeks after you sign up, you get access to everything. We're going to show you every trade. We're not going to hide anything from you. It's going to be completely free, completely risk-free for you. So that way, if it doesn't work, you don't like it, no questions asked, whatever reason, you can simply cancel and you'll avoid getting charged. So it's really easy. A ton of you guys, we've broken down the barrier to entry. A ton of you guys have been in and participated in the trade that I've just showed you. But if you haven't, I look forward to seeing you guys in there soon. Now let's look at the Bitcoin dominance, because the Bitcoin dominance is starting to reach a very, very important level, and it's going to dictate a lot about what are going to happen to altcoins over the next few weeks or the next few months, because this was the original resistance that we had, right? Now, once we broke above it at this level, now we instantly saw it come back down and test it as support. And then it maintained above that support when it came to test it over here. Now, we broke below on this area, and we actually saw it act as resistance again once and twice before right now being at that resistance point again. This is Bitcoin trying to break out above this resistance point. That could be one of the reasons why we're having this huge Bitcoin drop, and the dominance drop is because of this resistance, not only on the price chart for Bitcoin, but also on the price chart, or on the Bitcoin dominance chart as well. So keep an eye out on this. If we break above, the Bitcoin dominance breaks above, and we start trading above at these higher levels, then we can expect altcoins to be a little slower than Bitcoin's going to be in the short to midterm. However, if we reject, right, if we reject and we start coming back down, could be good news for altcoins to perform relatively well. So this is going to be a very, very big indicator as to what's going on, because while Bitcoin's been doing this massive move, altcoins to their Bitcoin pair have not performed as well. To the dollar pair, we can see some pretty good moves. However, if we look here in the last, this is the dollar pair. If you look at the last 24 hours for a majority of altcoins while Bitcoin's been doing its thing, the week might end green, even though not by a lot for a lot of these altcoins. A lot of them are down significantly on the 24-hour time frame. Look at that, 6% for Monero, 8% for Crypto.com, almost 9% for Polkadot, XRP only down 2%, Ethereum 4.5%, Bitcoin down 2.5%, Bitcoin's Cardano down 7.18%. Bitcoin's recent drop with that big rejection that we had is obviously hurting a lot of altcoins in the daily time, or just in the last 24 hours, because usually when Bitcoin has a big price move, we tend to see altcoins have some sort of reaction to it. But I want to end this video off talking about this person who I'm not going to be able to pronounce his name. So we're going to just say Pal. Pal's his last name. So Pal said that there are literally only 2 resistances left on the Bitcoin chart. $14,000, which is what we just talked about. Then then our old all-time high, and our next resistance at $20,000. He fully expects a new all-time high by early next year at the latest, potentially even said by the end of this year. And this guy is a former hedge fund manager at Goldman Sachs, and he's currently the CEO of Real Vision. So he's somebody who is well respected, and he's somebody who has some experience in markets and understanding the cycles and the resistances and what exactly we're looking at. So him identifying this, which is something I was telling you guys previously too, there is not a lot of volume between 14,000 to 20,000 because of how fast we went up and down. Those are the two resistances that we have to look at. But once we break $20,000, once we break that resistance and it's just empty space that we've never been in before above, that's where things could get pretty interesting. And again, we have no idea what's going to happen at that, but if it repeats what happened in 2017, then we're going to see some crazy days, both up and down, and it's going to be nuts. For everybody who missed 2017, hopefully this happens again soon so you guys can see kind of what things were like. I still remember to this day 2017 looking at the Bitcoin price daily and that thing moving up like $2,000 a day. Nuts. But here we are. It happened. Hopefully it happens again. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments section. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on Friday for another video.